Hello. Happy Tuesday. I am doing the fifth and final video today on the compensation plan. I'm so excited to be here with you today to talk to you guys about the network ambassador bonus. This is the big one. This is really where the passive residual comes from. This is where the big dreams and the big ideas come from. I'm excited to share it with you. This would be to kind of put it in terms, if you're not familiar with the whole network marketing profession. Hi, Lemon. This is like you having your own franchise. We all know what it is to have a franchise. First of all, you apply to get a franchise, and then if they approve it, you have to pay for it. For example, Krispy Kreme, it's $1 million just to have the franchise. That gives you kind of their formula, all of their ingredients. You get their handbook on how to run a successful Krispy Kreme restaurant. You buy all of the products. In addition, you don't get all that. You buy all the products from them. You have to rent the space or build the space yourself. The franchise that you're buying is their successful model. Everything else you still have to pay for, but they train you and they make sure that you are successful, right? And then every time you sell a donut, guess what? The franchisee or the franchise owner gets a little piece of the pie. So network marketing essentially is like you being a franchise owner, right? And so I'm going to talk to you about that particular bonus. You can see it a little bit behind me. I'm going to go into detail. And oh, thank you, Lemon. You're so sweet. I really want to cast a vision for you of the power of this. So stick with me through the whole video and make sure that you actually tag anybody that is on your team in this video. Because while all the other bonuses are super exciting, the bottom line is it's like plus, 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 it's all exciting. This bonus, this is the one that allows you the ability to leverage the entire team over and over and over again as we are building a network of ambassadors that are out there spreading the word about this amazing mission. And let me tell you, there are things coming down the pike that I think you're really gonna like. I hesitate on telling you, I am a typical networker. I want to tell you all the things. I want to tell you all the secrets and everything. Just know this, God has big plans and we are following his lead and we're moving forward in really exciting ways. Okay, before I do this, I want to ask you a question and I'm going to ask it again at the end, but I'm going to start with this question. When was the last time that you committed to anything for 30 days consistently? Every day for 30 days. Doesn't matter what it is. When was the last time you made a commitment that you were going to do X every single day for 30 days without fail? You weren't going to like skip on the weekends. You were going to do it every single day for 30 days straight, no matter what. High school probably, or marriage. Yes, it's been a long time, I would venture to guess. So I want you to continue to think about this question because at the end of this training, I am going to ask you to do something for 30 straight days. Let me tell you, statistically, we know this. It takes 28 days to form a new habit. And what do we know about habits? We know that we don't actually give up a habit, we replace it. We replace a habit that maybe is not serving us with a different habit. So you don't go from like, just take smoking. It's a habit. Yes, people are addicted to the nicotine, but it's also a habit. You don't go from smoking to not smoking. You usually pick up another habit. That's why people, I'll talk a lot about like they gain weight when they quit smoking because they were used to kind of this hand-mouth thing. So now they're doing the hand-mouth, but just with food instead of cigarettes. So we replace a habit with a new habit. So for 30 days, doing something every day for 30 days. That's what we know. That's what I'm going to ask you. We replace a habit in 28 days with a new habit. We know that it takes 66, I think, days to create a new mindset. 28 days to form a new habit, 66 days to create a new mindset. Can you imagine what would happen in your entire life if you committed to anything for 90 days? Let me tell you something. In my network marketing career, it has been me and Bobby together. We have built our success around 90-day commitments. We have done 90-day commitments for decades, the two of us. We go hard at something and consistently for 90 days. And every time we've done that, we have shifted our business into a completely different level and we have taken a bunch of people with us. Hi, Lori. Let me tell you the power of consistency. So keep that in the back of your mind, because at the end of this training, I'm going to circle all the way back to this question and I'm going to ask you to commit to something for 30 straight days. Okay. Are you ready? I have to do this. I know you guys are commenting. Oh, I forgot to put do not disturb on my phone. Just getting some text messages here. Okay, the network ambassador bonus. It is the big chart that you see in your compensation document that shows all of the tiers and the titles at the top, and then it shows the requirements of your personal points, your team points, and then the max points that you can pull from any one leg. I'll explain that a little bit. But you can pull, you will always get paid on all the volume that you are able to pay at the level that you're at the tier and the title that you're at. And as you're moving your way up through the tiers and titles, you're opening up more levels in the compensation plan. And this is just how compensation plans are designed to continue to incentivize you to keep going, right? Because I'm telling you, our team here, we want you to make 6 figures a month. That's what we want. We want you to make 6 figures a month, 7 figures a year. We want you to be set free financially and build a legacy of wealth for your entire family. That's the desire of our heart. Okay, so I am going to start by just talking about the basics. Everybody starts off as an ambassador. As an ambassador level 3, remember there's 3 different tiers. There's tier number 1, tier number 2, title number 1, title number oh my gosh, can I count or anything? Let's start over. This is the tier, ambassador, and you have 3 titles. You have 1, 2, and 3. How do you move up to the different titles inside of a tier? By having more enrollments and creating more volume on your team, whether they're in your member bonus pool or they're an ambassador in your ambassador network. All of the points of anybody in your entire network counts for you. How cool is that? Remember the franchise idea. The more franchises you start, the more pieces of the pie you earn, correct? That's like, imagine McDonald's, how many thousands and tens of thousands of franchises are around the world, and they're making just a little bit off of the sales of that. As a matter of fact, this week, our leadership mentor mastermind call is being done by somebody who built a gigantic franchise. Auntie Anne's Pretzels. Ann Byler is going to be sharing many words of wisdom on our Wednesday night call. If you're a VIP, you have access to that. If you're not a VIP, you're going to want to become one so that you can get on these monthly leadership mastermind calls. Okay, so as you are working, adding more people to your team, you're going from ambassador tier, title number 1, title number 2, title number 3. At title number 3, I don't know where my iPad is. Hold on. See, isn't it great that we have tools to help ourselves do these things? At title number 3, I have it all here because my phone is what I usually use. At title number 3, you open up to 2 levels in the compensation plan. 2 levels, right here. You get paid on level 1, that's anybody you personally enrolled, and level 2 is anybody they personally enrolled, okay? So that's 2 levels at title number 3, okay? Once you reach the level requirement to move yourself up to elite, the requirement of that is 1,200 points. Now, how do we figure out the points? It's 1-to-1. Here in North America, if you have somebody at a basic membership and it's $79.99, you're getting 79 points. So it's very easy to figure out the points. You could basically deduct the number of points required to hit a new tier from either 79 or 149, right? Because that's the cost and that's the points. Easy. We want to keep it easy. Okay, so here at ambassador level 3, you're earning all the way up to level 2. I'm just going to put a little 2 there. Now, to get into the elite level, you need 1,200 points total. You can pull 400 points from any one leg, any one franchise. So what does that look like? So you've enrolled 1, 2, 3, 4 people, right? And they've enrolled some people below them. You have a total of, let's say, 1,400 points in your business from that team. I'm giving you an example here. You can pull a total of 400 points from any one leg. Why did we do that? We did that because we want your business to be balanced, and you won't be able to move up through the ranks just by the efforts of one team. So it helps you to spread it out. It helps you to encourage the growth of other people. Does that make sense? Okay, hopefully it does. If not, then we'll explain it to you individually. Okay, I'm going to erase this so that we can keep going. Okay, so to reach elite, you need 1,200 points. And once you reach elite, title number 1, you have title 1, title 2, title 3. Then you are, by the time you're at elite 3, you have earned all the way up to 4 levels. Okay, so what is a level here? A level is anybody you personally enroll, they're on level 1. The people that they personally enroll are on level 2. The people they enroll are on level 3, and so on, right? Now, you do have a placement aspect here in this comp plan, which is kind of advanced. You can actually place somebody that you've personally enrolled under somebody else, which is an exciting way to build synergy, to connect people, and all of that. That's kind of advanced. I'll talk about that on another call. But for the sake of this training, we're just going to say that everybody that you personally enroll, you keep placed on your level 1. Okay, so by the time you reach elite level 3, you're able to earn all the way down through 4 levels of people, which is very exciting. And the percentage, as you're moving up, the percentage is going higher too, right? Okay, so the next title is influencer. And we talk a lot about this particular tier and title because you can become a founding ambassador by reaching influencer level 1 by the end of August. And we have some incentives around that. There's some great things. You're starting to earn the leadership bonus pools at that level, all kinds of stuff. So at elite, remember you have title number 1, title number 2, and title number 3. At influencer title number 3, you are able to earn from 1 all the way through 7 levels. You've maxed out the total percentage on each level. You're at the highest place, and you're able to earn all the way down through 7 levels. And remember that tier and title, tier influencer title number 3 opens up for you the leadership bonus pool at title number 1. So it's a coveted one. By the time you're here, you're earning all 7 levels in the comp plan, and you are earning $7,777 in leadership bonus pool every single month. So this is a fun level to reach. I'm going to turn this again because I want to make sure. I feel like we're not getting the whole thing. Okay. Now, at Radiant Influencer, you are continuing to earn all 7 levels, right? This is all of the levels. You're at the highest percentage point for each one. You're moving up in your monthly leadership bonus pool as you're going through title number 1, title number 2, and title number 3. So of course your income is growing because in order to reach this tier, you have to be at 50,000 total team points. 50,000. So we need to have a lot of little franchisees in there. What I want to focus on for a moment is the Kingdom Influencer level. Everybody talks about this because everybody wants this. This is what we all want. This is what we're working towards. At the influencer level, yes, you're earning some really exciting bonuses. A big fat one-time bonus for getting into the tier and really amazing leadership bonuses at every title 1, 2, and 3. But what I want to show you is as soon as you get to Kingdom Influencer title number 1, Kingdom Influencer 1, you now open up your entire compensation plan to infinity. You don't just go to level 7, you earn from level 8 and beyond. This is massive. It doesn't seem like a big deal in the beginning because you read that it's 0.25% on everybody in your entire organization below level 8. So the percentage changes. It gets less as you go down in depth in your business. Starts at 10%, 8%, 6%, 4%, 2%, 1%, and then 0.25%. And you might be thinking, that stinks. That's terrible. Why would I be excited about only 0.25%? I'm so glad you asked. Hang on. Let's take my eraser here. I want to share some numbers with you and cast a vision for what is possible here and why we get so excited and why I talk so often about the L word, leverage. Leveraging the power of a team, leveraging the efforts of a collective group of people, all inspired and excited to go out and share. So the industry average in network marketing, the average number of people that somebody enrolls, it's like 2.6, where I'm rounding it up to 3. That's a little higher than the industry average globally for the what the average person will enroll when they're actively involved in a network marketing business, but you get the point, right? So we're going to use the number 3. So I'm going to start here, okay? I'm going to show you the power of numbers and how the numbers begin to expand exponentially, okay? So you enroll 3 people. That's what you're doing. You're going to be just like the industry average, and you're going to enroll 3 people. Now, duplication. Duplication is when the people on your team do what you did. So we're going to use this number 3, that they're going to do exactly what you did. These 3 people that you enrolled, they're going to be just like the industry average. And those 3 people who are on your level 1 are each going to enroll 3 people. That means on your level 1, you have 3 people, because you enrolled them. And then on your level 2, you have 9 people because those 3 went and enrolled 3. And let's say it happened exactly perfect. And those 9 went and also did the same as the industry average, and they went and they enrolled 3. That means on level 3, you have 27 people. And then if those 27 people went and did the same thing, I'm only going to go down 4 levels. That would mean that on level 4, you would have 81 people. What did you do? You enrolled 3. And everybody in perfect succession went and enrolled 3. That would mean that your team had a total of 120 people through 4 levels. You see that the larger number of people end up on the lower levels of your business. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind based on what I talked about on the previous side of the board, that once you reach level 8, you're earning down through infinity. So if you only enrolled 3 and everybody only enrolled 3 perfectly, and that got to 81 people by the time it was level 4, what do you think it would be by the time you got to level 8 and beyond? You're talking about hundreds and thousands of people by the time it continues to grow, okay? So it gets exciting. Let's go up though, because none of you are average. None of you are average, and you don't want to be average. You want to exceed the industry average. So let's go to this next little area here, and I'm talking about, this is average. This is a good enroller. I'm going to turn this again. This is a good enroller. So instead of 3, we're going to double it, and you personally enroll 6 people, okay? So on your level 1, you have 6 people because you have personally enrolled 6. Now, let's talk about, again, in a perfect scenario, that they duplicate exactly what you as the leader did, and they go out and they also enroll 6. That would mean on your level 2, you have 36 people. You've enrolled 6, they each have enrolled 6, now you have 36 people. On your level 3, if they do the same thing and each go out and enroll 6, that's 216 people. Just on that level, on level 3. 216 people on level 3. It starts to get exciting, ladies, I'm telling you. Now, if all of those people do the same thing on level 4, you have 1,296 people, almost 1,300 people on level 4. Now, that gives you a team total of 1,554 people. It starts to really add up, and it adds up quick, especially because the points to the dollars are 1 to 1. You can imagine, of these 1,554 people, how many of them are basic members? How many of them are VIP members? You could pretty easily begin to figure out what your pay will be at each level and the amount of points that you have. I'm giving you like big hints here as to how you can go in and figure out exactly what your organization needs to look like to hit your own personal income goals, okay? All right, so we're gonna go to the big dog. I wanna talk to you about being an influencer in the profession of network marketing. If you have ever enrolled 10 people, you are considered an influencer in network marketing. It doesn't seem like a lot, does it? I know people who've enrolled hundreds and hundreds of people in the network marketing profession. Some in one company, some over their lifetime. I've probably enrolled, a couple thousand in my lifetime of network marketing, which is a lot. And I am not like some people. I know people who enrolled thousands in one company. So, but we're going to use 10 because across the board in network marketing, 10 is the number that you as a network marketer are considered an influencer. So you enroll 10, you personally enroll 10 people. That means on your level 1, you have 10 people right here. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All across your level 1. Let's say those 10 go and duplicate the exact same thing. That would mean on your level 2, you have 100 ambassadors on your level 2. That's exciting. 100. That would mean on level 3, you have 1,000 ambassadors on your level 3. And level 4, oh my gosh, does this seem crazy? If all 1,000 people on your level 3 did the same thing that you did by enrolling 10, you'd have 10,000 people on your level 4. 10,000 people. Can you imagine what level 8 and beyond is? 9, 10, 11, 12, because when you're a Kingdom Influencer, you earn all those levels. This is a grand total of over 10,100, wait, it's actually 11. It's 11,000. 11,110 people in your organization if you enroll 10 and that happens perfectly. But what do we know? We know for sure that it doesn't happen perfectly. Some people go out and go crazy and some people do nothing at all. So I want to give you a statistic, a little framework for something that I think is very realistic. If you've worked with Molly, and I know you probably all have, or you've gotten on with me and done the goal setting sheet, then you know that what we tell you to get your business off the ground is to enroll in blocks. You will have 10 times the momentum in your business if you enroll 10 people in 30 days versus 10 people in 3 months. It creates synergy and builds energy in your business, and it really gets momentum going. So we're going to talk about you personally enrolling 10. Okay? You personally enrolling 10. Now, what if all 10 of the people in your business only did half of what you did? So instead of saying all 10 of them enrolling 10, we're going to talk about them doing half. That's more than the average, which is over there. That's more than the average, but it's less than double, right? It's less than double the average. Okay. So you personally enroll 10. That means on your level 1, you have 10 people total. On your level 2, if all 10 of those people go out and they personally enroll 5 each, that makes 50 people on your level 2. So what is that on your level 3? That is 250 people on your level 3. How many people on your level 4? It's 1,250 people on your level 4 for a grand total of, you see that, love? For a grand total of 1,550 people. Now, I think this is a very, very realistic goal for people to hit. You enroll 10 and the people on your team do half of the work that you did. Because what is true in network marketing? Your team will do 100% of what you don't do and 50% of what you do. It's just kind of the way that it is. Although you may go out and find a superstar and they kick your butt. They do way more than you do. They'll earn more than you too, which is one of the best parts about this type of a comp plan. You get paid off the efforts that you put in. So you can see how important it is that not only that you are beginning the momentum, you're cranking the wheel here. You're starting it. Nothing happens if nothing happens. So if you want to grow this franchise, your business here as an ambassador, you need to have other franchisees in your network. You need to have other ambassadors in your network. And you can't stop there, because your goal then is to help them go and fill in their ambassador network so that they can build their income as well. And we teach this through our systems of engage, promote, repeat, through our ad tag system, through our calls. We have a lot of tools available for you. Speaking of tools, did you know that if you log into your ambassador back office right now, there is a tab that says business, and under the business tab, you can click and have a page where all of the resources are available for you in one place. Thank you, Ferris and Molly, for working so hard on that. Ferris built that beautiful page. Molly put a lot of the things together. Amazing. You have access to that when you log into your ambassador back office. On the left-hand side, there's there's a menu. Click business, and it'll take you right to this gorgeous page with all the resources in one place. We are giving you as many tools, more and more coming, and as many tools as we possibly can to help make this really easy for you to share. The goal is you crank the wheel. You're packing the snowball. right? You're getting the snow, you're packing it into a little ball by yourself, then you're adding a couple friends, you got the snowball on the ground, you're both rolling it, you add another friend, and you're rolling it, and you're rolling it, and the snowball's getting bigger and bigger, and all of a sudden the snowball gets so big that it begins to roll on its own. Remember, you're down here at 1,200 people on level 4. Remember, on the other side of this board, I told you that as you're moving your way up through the tiers and the 3 titles in each tier, you are opening up more levels of the compensation plan, and you're opening up higher percentages in each of those levels. Do you want to just like play with this for a second? If you are earning 1% of 10,000 people on level 7, 1%, let's say, I don't even need my calculator for this, 1%. This is what gets people like me that love numbers so excited. We're just going to talk about one level. We're going to talk about 1% of, and let's say all 10,000 people on level 7 are at the basic level. Okay, they're all 79. So we're going to take $79 times 10,000 people. That's 790,000 points. Okay, what is 1% of that times 1%? That is $7,900 just for the people on level 7. It's just level 7. You still have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, plus all your bonuses. I don't know about you, but you have not even met the people on level 7. You have this franchise, this thriving franchise. That is why we get excited about leverage and passive income. Because I will tell you, in all of my years in networking, by the time your business begins to grow, you'll know some of them, but you won't know the bulk of them. At the peak, my last business had 25,000, a little bit more, 27,000 people. I barely knew a couple hundred of them, but I was blessed to be able to earn off of the sales of all 27,000 of them into the 7-figure range. That's the power of this. As you build this network, we're building this culture, you are helping people to change their lives through these amazing resources, right? Bringing them into a community, offering them an opportunity, helping them to grow through all of our coaching opportunities, and there are more coming. I'm excited to share that with you guys. You are able to build this income-producing asset that begins to grow even without your effort. It's a huge blessing. This last piece of the puzzle, this number 5, yes, yes, send it. This number 5 video, in all 5 videos of the compensation plan, they are beginning to show you the entire picture of what is possible for you at every level. We use all the other ones, 1 through 4, to help sustain and keep us going while we're building into this. Because this is the one. This is the one that continues when you take a month off or 2 months off, or you decide you and your family are going to take the summer off because your network is so big. You're at the kingdom influencer level. There are tens of thousands of people in your business. You have leaders that are leading calls and doing things, and you say, you know what? We're going to take the summer off. And you still earn. It's the power of leverage. I have been so blessed to live that life for a really long time, and I'm so excited that you get to also. So remember, all the way back at the beginning, I said, when was the last time? When was the last time you did anything for 30 straight days? So here is my challenge to you. Starting today, which I think today is what, May 8th? What's the date today? I don't know. It's May something. 8, 9, it's one of those days. Starting today, for 30 days straight, take a 30-day calendar and mark, oh, it's the 10th. I have no idea, clearly. Okay, it's the 10th. Perfect, it's an even number. For the next 30 straight days, here is my challenge to you. Intentionally connect with 5 women a day, every day for the next 30 days. That is 35 women a week. That is 140 women in 4 weeks. Intentionally connect with them. Say, I'm so excited to share something with you that I'm really excited about. Here's the reason I'm doing it. Always begin with your personal, emotional why. Don't make it a long, drawn-out thing. But share the reason why you're doing this. They need to know. I'm doing this because when COVID happened, my whole life changed, and I knew that I had to change the way that I earned money, the way that I looked at money, and I wanted to have a bigger impact. Whatever it is that's your reason why you're here, the real one, not the pitch, not the fluff, tell them the real story. And then begin to paint a picture for them of how this can change their life. I just had this conversation with somebody today. What people think they need to do is paint a picture for somebody else that is your picture, what you want. While it's important to share your why and your vision, what's more important is to cast a vision for them of the picture they want painted. How do you do that? You have to know the people that you're talking to. That's why we always talk about warm market and connection. Because if you know the person that you're talking to, then you know what their need is, what they want, what their dreams are. And if you don't know, ask questions. Ask questions so that when you begin to paint this incredibly beautiful picture of freedom, of leverage, of the life that they want, the impact they want to have in the areas they want to have it, you'll know what colors they like. Does that make sense? You want to paint a picture that is relevant to them, not the picture that's relevant to you. It's that two-part process. Sharing your why, sharing your vision, the real one. I keep saying that because there's a pitch and then there's the real thing. And I've had many conversations with people, and I'll say, okay, so tell me what your why is. And they tell me the pitch. Then I go, okay, what's the real why? And the real why is the one that, like, right here, you feel it. You feel it in your gut. It's the real reason. Maybe you don't talk about it all the time because it's personal, but it's the real reason you're doing this. That's the one people need to know. That's the one they'll connect to. And then cast the most amazing, remarkable, supernatural, God-built vision that you could ever imagine for them about what is possible here. If you do that and you do it consistently every day for 30 days, I promise you your business will grow. I've done it. I've done it over and over and over again. And I've taught other people to do it and do it over and over and over again. And numbers don't lie. This is a numbers game. You can hear no 90% of the time and still become a multi-millionaire here if you are consistent and you keep going and you keep reaching out, you keep connecting to people. Okay, that ends my series for the compensation plan. I'm sure I'll be coming on here and doing other things. Don't forget to plug into our Thursday live calls that talk about both the membership and the opportunity. And we end each call with a 30-minute training that is available for you and your guests if they stay on. We are here to help you, but it's a partnership. We are here to help you as you are out helping other people. So thank you. I hope that was helpful.